Hello, Team Laura. I was away in Colorado for the last 2 weeks, so that's why you didn't see me. I hope everyone had fun moving in the first week. I'm sorry I got to miss out on all of that. I will let you know that on my way back on Saturday of this last week, or the previous week, I went from Trail Ridge, which is up at 12,000 feet on top of the Rockies, all the way down to Grand Island in Nebraska, which was a change of elevation of 10,000 feet. So that was quite the change for one day. I have a couple things here just to cover. The first is going to be the new RIS IT service self-help portal. This is a site that should make it easier to find solutions to commonly reported problems. This site will go live on Tuesday, July 30th, and will have shortcuts to important information such as system status. There will be a contact us button, a password help, and a search self-help. So there'll be articles that have been published by our IT representatives to help us assess things by ourselves. That way you don't have to wait on the phone, to try to resolve some of the more common issues. Next, there was an email that the corporate customer service is switching over to Salesforce. So we will no longer be able to see their calls in the CC Central log. You can still look in IDV to see if there is a security question registry there. That way you can kind of know where the call is coming from. But beyond that, we won't see their calls either. Next, we have Ashley sent out an email earlier in the week regarding an update to the LexisNexis process. When people are creating their accounts online, they can now receive a one-time code instead of answering public domain questions. The number they enter must match the number we have on file for them, and the participants have 10 minutes to go ahead and enter that code in. After 10 minutes, they will be reverted back to the original questions that they have seen previously. Also, they have 3 attempts to be able to get that code entered in correctly. After 3 attempts, it will once again revert back to the questions that they have seen previously. There are screenshots of what that system is going to look like in the attached email, so I would encourage you to go ahead and check those out, so that way when you're having a discussion with the participant, you can know what they're looking at. The final thing I'll cover here is regarding the required minimum distribution process. This is specifically when a participant is taking out a partial distribution. Now, I know this is a good reminder just because RMD calls seem to happen few and far between. Usually I feel like I get 1 or 2 a month, not that often. So sometimes I'm looking back into KB, trying to figure things out. So I figured this was a good email to pull to discuss with you guys. So if a participant is taking a partial distribution and is required to take a minimum distribution that year, then the RMD is automatically built and processed first. You do not need to submit an RMD form in that situation. You'll just go ahead and either send them out a RBC or go ahead and product rep that if you're able to. And then our processing team will automatically do that in the background. So just something to keep in mind so that we're not sending out extra things for them to do and delaying the distribution time. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope everyone had a good week. And just a reminder to everyone to keep their eye on the numbers. I know that there are a lot of competitions going on right now, and there's a lot of chances to win gift cards. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and go Team Laura.